Typhoon Babinka is coming on shore just around Shanghai in eastern China, definitely bringing some impacts to coastal areas of one of the largest cities on Earth, while we have our latest named storm system, Pulasan, just towards the west of Guam and the Mariana Islands, increasing rainfall there, and separately a new area of low pressure forming off the east coast of Luzon. This is going to continue to enhance that monsoonal flow there and definitely continue to bring that threat of flooding across the Philippines. In fact, we already have continued to see flooding in western areas of Visayas through Palawan, southwestern Luzon due to this enhanced monsoonal flow following in behind Ferdy and now our newest storm system. So it just goes to show you do not need a landfalling cyclone to have significant flooding, and this has just been the case in the Philippines, a telltale example of what has been happening there. So all of this, by the way, revolves around this monsoonal gyre, that enhanced monsoon stretching from the Indochina Peninsula back across the Philippines, back towards Guam, pulling in that moisture out here towards southwestern Japan, and of course our typhoon now coming on shore there into eastern China. I have a separate update about impacts there and how our next storm system probably is going to be impacting Okinawa, maybe as a tropical storm, severe tropical storm. Don't think a typhoon is likely, but there is that chance. This update, let's focus on what is going on in the Philippines and how the monsoonal enhancement, maybe a new low pressure area, is all continuing to impact you here. Well, currently satellite imagery just shows these showers, but really it's this area here just east of Cagayan, Aurora, and Isabela, so just east of the Sierra Madre Mountains, that I'm concerned about, because that could develop into something. Now, we do have a little bit dry air, and I will admit, I thought this area was going to drift towards the north. And latest guidance, it continues to hint at it, moving back towards the west, increasing showers for much of the Cagayan Valley. By the way, speaking of the Cagayan Valley, today is the 6-year anniversary of Ompong, also known as Manghut internationally. That storm system, record-breaking Cat 5. At landfall. If you got some stories, please share with us on that one. Take a look at the flyover here for our Tuesday, though. Davao still got showers. Cagayan de Oro's got scattered showers. Look at Tacloban. Actually, I've seen some ferries from Siargao to Surigao have been canceled over the last few days due to the gusty conditions there, not so much the rain. But if we look across western Visayas, this is where some of the heaviest of the precip has continued to fall the last few days. Rainfall warnings are in place. Same over towards Palawan. I've been seeing some serious flooding out here too. Port-au-Prince as well. I know we got a lot of sailors that go through this area. There are a lot of people that follow that are out there on the charter boats and stuff. Definitely some impacts over the last few days. Looking into Manila, yeah, the rain is coming down here, especially over towards Mindoro. You're talking about the mountains, a lot of these rivers, low-lying areas, looking at that threat of flooding. Scooting off towards the NCR, 29 degrees here on your Tuesday. Scattered showers, same over towards Subic. Now, it's not as heavy at the time for northwestern Luzon, but that inflow is going to continue to pick up and still bring showers not only there, but as our area of low pressure kind of pulls through even across the Cagayan Valley, where I know the Maga Dam is releasing water at this time. So you want to keep an eye on water level rises for the Magat River and the Cagayan River, not only closer, we were talking about into Isabela, but even stretching all the way back towards the north. And the longer this goes on, places like Apari could even see water level rises. But I'm more concerned places like Quayan, over towards Iligan. You're all going to be looking at that threat of water level rises in those low-lying areas right along the river sides. And this is what I'm talking about, that river of moisture. But also we have our new storm, which probably going to be named Genner, I think, pulling out here towards the west. And that's just going to march right over Luzon. But more so than the monsoonal enhancement, I can't stress it enough, is just going to continue with the interaction between that and Pulasan back towards the north and just continuing to pull in that moisture. Could see this push off towards Hainan or Hong Kong too, maybe as a typhoon. It's that time of year. Boy, so much happening. And this is why this is complicated. You got that storm, monsoonal troughs. As of recording this, right now, Pagasa does have this as a high chance of development. They do say that this is a depression too. like I mentioned, I did anticipate this moving north. I've been kind of back and forth on it. Looks like a westward track at this time. GFS also on board on a westward track. A lot of rain here on Tuesday towards the north, but then it continued inflow behind it. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday over towards Manila. Might get a break by the end of the week heading into the weekend, but just in general, our river of moisture, this enhanced tabaga, continues. Now, this is something. Look at the winds coming in from the north out here towards the Taiwan Strait, though. Might be early indicators of the northeast monsoon trying to set up. Early indicators, but it's not there by any means. Okay? Take that off the table. It's not there, but it is early indicators. Right now, let's continue to worry about that threat of flooding. Over 300 millimeters in parts of Palawan, Mindoro, western areas of Visayas, and then even back towards the north across Sierra Madre Mountains, 1 to 200 millimeters. Could even see that in the valley. As I mentioned, the Magat Dam is releasing water. You want to keep an eye on that. And then even stretching across parts of Region 1, Subic, back towards Pangasinan, into La Union. You're going to be looking at rain showers continue to pick up too as we go ahead through the mid part of the week. So floodwaters, definitely the big topic with this storm system as we look ahead over the next few days. Multiple tropical systems, as I mentioned. River of moisture, multiple impacts. This is just that type of setup here, friends. And I hope you're being smart, getting your information. You're watching this video, so you're taking steps to be smart. But let other people know that even though you might not be under signal force warning, you still have that threat of some decent flooding here in your forecast for the Philippines. If you like these updates, though, please check out our Patreon. Got a couple new people here. Of course, Garmin's been with us for a while, donating plenty of money to just keep this channel going. D-Fresh is new. Kiana's new. Timmy de los Reyes. I hope I said your name right. Also a relative new member to our Patreon group here. And you've got plenty of other people. Shout out to Siargao Wake Park. I'm sure it's been kind of messy there for you guys. You've been donating for a bit too. So I just want to say thank you so much. And I hope these updates do help you as well. I notice when I start talking about Patreon, people start tuning out. So I just like to shoehorn that in there because it really makes this possible to be able to put out multiple videos a day. And also, if you follow me on Facebook, Robert Spetta Weather, I do put out a lot of information there too, not just here on our YouTube channel. But scattered showers in Manila Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, over towards Thursday, finally breaking by the end of the week as those winds may be starting to shift in from the south. But if you want to head up to the mountains into Baguio, you are going to be looking at scattered showers. Could be heavy at times. It might even see some local landslides. I'm not saying widespread, but local in some of the roadways out there too. As temperatures only into the low 20s. Woo, a little chilly. How about Fahrenheit for our friends in Guam? Pretty messy there on Monday over towards Tuesday due to Pulasan developing towards your west, but as that pulls away Wednesday, Thursday, and the Friday, you will start to see some improving conditions. I have a separate video, what's going on in Okinawa and Shanghai, so make sure you check that out. And as always, be smart, stay safe out there. Thanks for watching. Do you hate doing your taxes? Do you struggle figuring out what the law is and money management overseas? I wish there was an easier way. Well, FrontrunnerFinancial.com is your choice if this falls into your category. They're an international-based group of American accountants. They're based in Manila, and they're qualified to give you the best information where you are for those international finances. I wish I had these guys when I lived in Tokyo. Each year, it was a struggle. Where I needed to put money, what I needed to do. FrontrunnerFinancial.com. Be sure to check them out and let them know we sent them your way.